Hey, so let's take a moment to talk about the bus situation at Donald Trump's Coachella rally last Saturday and why it disqualifies him from ever being president again. There were thousands of people there, though if you listen to Trump and his orbit of weirdo sycophants, the number was somewhere north of 119 billion.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
Either way, it was a lot. The event took place several miles from the parking lot, so the Trump team had buses waiting to take the attendees to the rally. But after the event, there were far fewer buses available, meaning that Trump's audience, already elderly and suffering from a host of medieval ailments by following Donald Trump and RFK Jr.'s medical advice, they had to wait for hours in the dark or try to walk the 6 miles back to their cars. It isn't entirely clear why the buses disappeared, but that really doesn't matter. I don't follow the how you do one thing is how you do everything rule in my own life because I'm a degenerate comedian and a writer. My day is filled with Nutter Butters and naps.
Nutter Butter, are you guys okay?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But if you're a person seeking the highest office in the land, how you do one thing really is how you do everything. Now, maybe there was a mix-up and the Trump team forgot to tell the bus company that they would be needed later that night.
Whoopsie, whoops, whoopsie, and whoops, whoopsie, whoops, whoopsie, oh, whoops, whoopsie, oh, whoops, whoopsie, whoops, whoops.
If so, disqualifying. Trump picked a bad team. Or maybe there was security concerns because some of the riders on the buses were becoming violent.
I could wrap you around my finger in 2 seconds. The bottom line is,
I don't know what that means.
If so, also disqualifying. Trump failed to provide adequate security. Or maybe Trump treated the bus company like he's treated contractors on his properties or venues where he holds his rallies and refused to pay them.
President Trump's campaign received a big bill last week. The Albuquerque Journal reports that the city sent an invoice for more than $200,000.
That's not just disqualifying, that's amazingly disqualifying. Like, so disqualifying you should have pulled a muscle just listening to it. Maybe you're a MAGA, and you think some liberal operatives infiltrated the bus company and did this to embarrass the campaign. Or, even more insane, maybe you've sucked so hard on the tailpipe of the Trump trolley that you don't even believe the social media posts from his supporters are real.
They are taking so many of them and torturing them for adrenochrome. And people don't know what adrenochrome is, but you can look on Alibaba.com and find out what that is.
It's all Antifa or AI or out-of-work New York actors being paid to dress up like aggrieved white elderly people. Even if that's the case, it's disqualifying. If the master of the universe you want to elect to drain the swamp and dismantle the weather controlling machines is that susceptible to the machinations of George Soros, well then, he's not the alpha high-T warrior you thought he was, is he? Beyond all of that, the most disqualifying aspect of the entire situation is that he didn't tell you what happened. He didn't take ownership of the issue. He didn't apologize. He didn't make it right. He got what he wanted from his followers, and then he left them to rot in the desert. There are so many reasons not to vote for Donald Trump, but even if you want to ignore all of them, there is no MAGA spin that you can put on this situation that makes him look good enough to be president. All you are is a bag of Big Macs to that man, and once he's eaten his full, he's going to discard you like a wad of greasy wrappers.
Yeah, no, I don't take responsibility at all.